Hey everybody, want to do a quick video. Hopefully you've had the opportunity to see the introduction video to the new Rivian R1S that I've picked up. Today I've got a bunch of products from Twraps. I've used them before with my Mustang Mach-E. I reached out to them. They provided me a couple products here for me to install, and I promised I'd do a video, but this video is not sponsored, but they did provide these to me free of charge. I've said it before in my previous videos for Twrap products. I am a sucker for good presentation. They do a really good job with their boxes, just this nice black with their white and yellow logo. So the first thing we'll look at here is a pretty simple one. This is a organizer for the front center console. We'll go around to the front and you'll see how that goes. So as you can see, the center console in all the Rivians, the R1T, the R1S, they've got this big open space. If you are, somebody who carries a purse, or a duffel bag or something, it's probably a good spot to stuff that right there. But there's a lot of space there that's really wide open. So I asked for one of these, and you can see it just drops right in. It looks pretty good. It doesn't quite look OEM, but it sits in there rather nice. You do have access to a couple additional cup holders now. I would say that the cup holders are probably a little bit far away. So if your drinks are down here, they're a bit far away, but they are out of the way. And they're big enough cup holders where they can hold some pretty large bottles. So if you've got, a bottle you bring to the gym or out on a hike, you've got that. And then you just have some little storage compartments here to drop a couple things. The negative is that it does block the Bluetooth speaker from being able to be removed. As cool as the Bluetooth speaker is in the Rivian, it is kind of a gimmick. You're not going to be using that often anyhow. So it does block it. You can easily move it out of the way when you need to get at the speaker, but you might want to keep in mind that if you are someone who is an active user of that speaker, this could get annoying because it's constantly in the way. Before I move on to the next product, one nice thing that Twraps includes with every one of their products is one of these microfiber cloths. So with there being screens on the inside everywhere, I wear glasses and prescription sunglasses. It's great having extra ones of these laying around. You get one pretty much in every product. And then for those who are watching this right here, you can go to their website. You can use this code here, gas gone, or scan the QR code on the screen here, and get 10% off anything you see here or anything else that they have on their site. I'll probably link down to the product listings on Amazon if you just want to buy it there as well. Next product, keeping in line with kind of organization, is going to be this little mini tray here. You can see the material's pretty good plastic, somewhere between molded and 3D printed. Can't quite tell. Kind of feels 3D printed, but gives you a little container inside the armrest to store some stuff. And again, that'd be a super quick and easy install. So you just open the armrest, take this like such, put it in just like so, slides right into there, right like underneath. So to go right underneath here, the seam for the folding armrest. Put it just like this. slides back and forth. I have to go for a drive, see if I get any rattling from that while it's in there. I don't suspect that I will. But it's a nice, good fit. Personally, I think I have it in backwards. I would put this up front. Yes, that makes a lot more sense. It's a little slider right here. Keep it pushed to the back. Little spot to keep some change or whatever else kind of piles up in your car. So that's the little sliding tray. All right, the next product is one that I had in my Mustang Mach-E as well. Really enjoyed it. The Mach-E, the wireless charging pad for cell phones was fine. It wasn't great, but it was better than what Rivian provides in their center console. So again, you get another one of these microfiber cloths. You get the gas gone product code. So the benefit of this, you can see it's just a USB-C that is then split between two MagSafe chargers. So if you have an iPhone that has the MagSafe, or any other phone with a MagSafe compatible phone case, which is what I'm using. I'm running a OnePlus 12 phone with a MagSafe case that has the wireless charging. I have a Samsung phone here as well that doesn't have the MagSafe, but we'll go and do a quick install on this as well. So very simple here. I don't know if you can make it out. There you go. You see you have two USB-C ports there. This unit here just goes just like that, sits on top of the existing pad that is here. So this pad, you can see it's got the nice little Rivian logos built in. Especially for the OnePlus 12 phone that I have, it has such a large camera bump on the back that the phone's constantly connecting to the wireless charger, disconnecting, which can get a little annoying because it makes a beep through the infotainment system. But you can see this fits on, really an exact fit. Still feels pretty flush. Doesn't seem overly intrusive in taking up much of that space. Again, this is not a MagSafe case, but if you were to put a large cell phone on here that is capable of wireless charging, which this one should be, then let me actually get that out of the way, plug in first. So that plugs in, send the two wires through these wire grooves that are here. It's a little bit of a bulky adapter that's on there. I would maybe put like a little piece of Velcro on the back of this power brick here and stick it to the carpet that's in there just to get it out of the way so that the tray is still usable. So now that's plugged in, and if we put the phone on here, just figure out where the charging pad is. There it is on that phone right there. So that will charge your phone. If this was a MagSafe case, this would be stuck to that. I cannot demonstrate that with my phone because I'm currently using that to record. But I would say this is a must of the products that I've displayed here so far. All right, so the last product we have is the Twraps screen protectors. So I had the similar one in my Mustang, just on the large center screen. I did not put one on the instrument panel, but you can see you've got the big one for the center screen, You have the small one for the rear screen and another one for the instrument panel. The one for the instrument panel might be good to handle glare and stuff, but it's not a touch screen, so it's not really going to get fingerprinty like the other two screens would get. Comes with a bunch of these install guides. So 1, 2, 3, because there's 3 screens. So it's got the wipes inside, the little microfiber cloths, a squeegee that's made out of cardboard to get any of the air bubbles out from behind. And again, comes with the code. So if you want 10% off, go to Gascon on Twraps.com. But they also do have these little ads in there. You can see they have other stuff too. I'm not going to do any of the PPF right now, but potentially in the future. So we'll start up front. It's hard to see with the screen on, but maybe you can see in some of these black spots. I've only had the car for a day, and I've already got fingerprints and dust all over the screen. So we'll install the protector now. So first we'll take one of these little packs here, open that up, and you've got the wet wipes and the microfiber cloth, as well as these guide stickers and a sticker to kind of pluck off the dust with. So I'm going to start by giving it a quick wipe with the back, with this side of the cloth. We're just going to give it a quick. All right, so the first thing I would do, let me just get back to it for you. I would go to the settings tab. This area right here is your last used application. So if this wasn't there, you would slide this up and hit this here. You want to go into vehicle, go down to service. Then up at the very top here, you'll see that there's start cleaning. So clean the screen. So this will allow you to clean the screen without it moving around like it started to do. So we're going to put it into screen mode here. And maybe now that the screen is dark, you may be able to see all these fingerprints that are here. I'm just going to go ahead and use one side of the cloth, get the initial grease off. You don't realize how greasy you are until you see your fingers on one of these screens. Then I'm going to take the wet wipe, just a tiny little wet nap, pretty small, but it's all that you need. You're going to go ahead and just, I like to make sure I go in the same direction. So back and forth, back and forth, back. That's basically used up. So now I'm going to fold the cloth in the other direction. Now we're just going to give it a good clean. Don't really try to push any of this dust and other stuff right off. Ooh, screen out of its little case. You can see it's got a little tab on here that says front and one that says back. So what we're going to do is going to line this up right where we want it. And I went with the matte finish rather than the clear. Personally, I think that's the way to go, because you're not really worried about dropping the screen like you would a cell phone, which is why you put these kind of protectors on your cell phones. It's just more to get rid of the fingerprints. The matte does a good job at hiding the fingerprints. And I'm going to go back to start cleaning. And with the glass roof, you can get some glare. So I'm going to line this up just like that. Get that nice and straight. I'm going to hook that piece there. I'm going to hook that piece there. I'm going to hook that piece there. We're going to let it sit for a second. Okay, I think once that's, could come down a tiny bit over here. Tight there. Get that stuck on there. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the back, keeping my fingers as much off the screen protector itself. I'm going to get that right there. Start to see the air bubble work its way out. I'm going to work my hand like a squeegee towards the corners. Okay, a couple air bubbles in there. That's where that squeegee would come in handy. So then you take the squeegee, just work. Don't pull the front paper off yet, the tab that says front. Work the bubbles out first so that you don't potentially scratch the screen protector. So in essence, that first sheet acts as a screen protector. Couple more little bubbles in here. Let's work these guys right. So you want to work towards the edges. Work all these bubbles. There's a big one right in the middle. You can hear it working its way through. Pop. Just popped out the bottom. Very nice fit. It's well aligned. I'm happy with how that came out. Let's start slow. So it started to come up a little bit there. I was pulling this up, so let's take these down. I like to try to pull kind of in a downward motion. There you have it. Fully installed, couple small bubbles underneath. Those may eventually work their way out, but when the screen's on, I'm not going to see them anyhow. And there you go. So now the screen isn't as bright as it was before because this is a matte finish, but that's okay. It takes away the glare that comes with it. So the process back here is going to be identical to what we did in the front. Again, you just take the screen protector. It's going to go right on here. It even has the cutouts for the USB-Cs. This is a good one if you have kids, because kids are going to be kids and they're going to want to touch everything they can touch. If there's a screen, they want to touch it. So this is, I'm just going to go ahead and do this real quick. So that's essentially what it looks like installed. Just going to go ahead and push any of these air bubbles out just like before. So the one in the back here, you want to make sure the USB-C ports are lined up, but there is kind of a groove just in the screen bezel, so it fits right in fits in there pretty naturally. All right, I have the one on the front one now as well. Again, like I said, since this one isn't a touch screen, it's not necessarily needed to put one of these on, but it can't hurt. And with it being the matte finish, it just gives all the screens the same matte finish.